verse 1. 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 1.
Read.
Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people.
He said, come out here and speak in the ears of his people. You are his people, the 12 tribes of Israel. These so-called Negroes are from the tribe of Judah, the Most High chosen people, who so-called think they from Africa. He said, come out here and tell them. Read.
Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Most High.
He said, come out here and tell you the prophecies that's in the Holy Bible. He said, come out here and tell you the truth. It's going to stop him because the Most High is the one that's seen the plagues. Read.
In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. The man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Read that again.
And a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
The Most High said a man should desire to go in a city and should not be able to go into a city. One day you're going to look up, you're going to see that all your cities are closed up. And you're not going to be able to go into another city. You think you're going to be able to go into Compton or Drada, Pasadena. It's not going to happen. They're going to have all the roads cut off. Why? Because of lack of food and great tribulation. Read.
For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Men shall what?
Men shall be afraid.
Read.
And men shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
So a man is not going to have pity on his neighbor. A man is not going to have pity on his neighbor's kids. Or the neighbor's wife. Why? Because when you look at him, he's going to have lack of food. He's going to be struggling. He's going to have to feed his children. So he's not going to have pity on his neighbor.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
Read that again.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
A man shall have no pity on his neighbors. This is coming out of your Bible. This is, a lot of y'all swear this is not the book that's in the churches today. Your pastors is not telling you what's in this book. We've been lied to and we've been deceived. We hear that God loves everybody, but guess what? He have a special people on the earth. And these so-called Negroes are the Jews. You can tell there's something special about you. Look how you walk. Look how you dress. Look how you play sports. Look how strong you is. Look how you cook. Look how spiritual you are. And they claim you are African. You don't dress like an African. You don't look like an African. You don't walk like an African. There's nothing about you that says Africa. So who are you according to the Bible? You must know who you are biblically to know who you are today. But the Most High said he's bringing the destruction. And why he's bringing the destruction? Your streets will be closed off. What else? Read.
But shall destroy their houses with the sword.
They shall what?
But shall destroy their houses with the sword.
The Most High said they will destroy your houses with the sword. They're going to break in your houses. They're going to rape your women. They're going to shoot your dogs. They're going to do whatever they want to do. They will destroy your houses with the sword. This is the Holy Bible. Read.
And spoil their goods.
And take all that you own. They taking your clothes. They taking your clothes. They taking your silver. They taking your gold. They taking everything. So whether you believe in the Bible or not, it's going to happen. Period. Whether you believe or not, there's a place you go after this. There's a place you will go after this. And you will get judged according to your works. So who are you? Who is your God? Who are you serving? Who you believe in? Do you believe in this God that's bringing destruction, or you believe in a Christian God that's supposed to be coming back floating in a cloud with a rose in his ear? This God don't play. He's bringing a boom for a reason. These other nations done enslaved this people, killed over 200 million so-called African Americans before they got off of the slave boats. Came over to California, slaughtered the Mexicans. Killed over 80 million North American Indians. These are all the Most High people, and if you believe what goes around comes around, then you should know something is going to happen here. Look what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah. This is Sodom and Gomorrah times 40. Think about it. If something happened to Sodom and Gomorrah, something is going to happen here. The Most High is putting on all the nations around you to hate this place. How you going to go and police the whole world when you have a country right here that needs to be policed? We all know how people feel about cops. Imagine being the police of the world. Yeah, you think you big and bad, but guess what? All these other nations get together. You're not that bad. You're not that bad at all. Easily could be taken down. Read.
And spoil their goods, because the lack of bread.
Because the lack of what?
For the lack of bread.
That's the lack of food. They gonna spoil your houses, rape your women, block off your cities, take your cars, your gold, and everything, including your food. Read.
For great tribulation. Verse 22. My right hand shall not spare the sinners.
His right hand shall not spare the sinners. He's talking about all your religious institutions. He said all your idols will fall. All the gods of the nations are idols. All the sinners of his people will die. It's not a mystery. You done heard in the last days it's supposed to be people out here giving you this information. We are out here giving it to you. And after you get it, may the Most High work with you. Read.
My right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth.
So people running around here killing one another for nothing, just because you wearing a color, just because you over here in another neighborhood. Guess what? The God of all gods said he's not going to spare the sinners, neither them that shed innocent blood. Read.
The fire is going forth from his wrath, and hath consumed the foundations of the earth.
What is that fire? Nukes. Read.
And the sinners, like the straw that is kindled, woe to them that sin, and keep not my commandments.
Woe to them that sin and keep not the commandments. Your churches and your religious institutions and your government told you what? The law done away with. We gotta follow the law. That's why Christ came, huh? But the law is not done away with. Read.
Saith the Most High.
Wear what you want to wear when the Most High said, ye are holy people to him. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Everybody believes God loves everybody. Ain't that what we hear in the church? We hear that in the church. God loves everybody, everybody equal. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Read.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
What he do?
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
What else?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So he chose a special people to himself above all people that's on the face of the earth. And these people don't even know who they are. You should know you're a special people. You don't walk like everybody else. You don't talk like everybody else. You stronger than everybody. You faster than everybody. You run at all of the sports. You cook better. Everything about you says that you are a different person than everybody else. But you continuously get belittled. You continuously get called a nigga. Your nationality. Show me these people inside the book. I'm still waiting to see a Mexican in the Bible. Show me that name. I'm still waiting to see a Negro. Okay, you been saying that. I'm still waiting. We still waiting. We still waiting to see December 25th in the Bible. Show me. I got $20 in my pocket for to show me Christmas out the Bible right now. Show me it's okay to celebrate Christmas. Show me it's okay to be gay. Show me it's okay to be gay. Show me it's okay to be wicked according to the Bible.
So what book you looking for?
Mexican in there?
No, you in Book of Genesis.
All right, we're gonna go with this. Peter, you know who it is? Peter is? Who is Peter? Apostle of Christ. What apostle? Peter. Who is Peter? I'm gonna tell you, Peter is the first disciple. Peter. All right.
Yeah, we can.
Brother Andrew.
You showing me who a Mexican is right now?
Yeah. Peter is descendant.
All right.
Or American. In America, we have a land mass called Mexico. Have you ever seen it?
Peter is a descendant of who?
Peter's descendants are Americans. The Americans here on this land are all English Americans. Our first president was George Washington. Mexico, I'm a Mexican. Mexico is in the United States of America. I'm a black Mexican.
You're a black Mexican.
A lot of them got.
You gonna show me Mexican in the Bible?
I just showed you it.
No, you didn't show me Mexican, brother.
Peter.
I hear what you're saying Peter is, but you haven't shown me Mexican in the Bible yet.
The word Mexican.
This Bible right here.
I need to hear there's people in the Bible named Mexican.
This book
Here go your biblical nationality.
is in Mexico as well as it is in California.
Was missing in your life?
This book, all of these names,
Because it's been a plan conspired against you.
we have now today. We have
so you
John,
use the chosen
we have
race
Peter is the first disciple.
It's 12
Andrew is his brother. Peter was the first man to ever see God as the Son of God, as God himself. Now, I'm a Catholic. Now, right here,
because
I'm going to show you Jesus.
622 BC, the Assyrian king.
Now, that's God right there.
You believe in the Bible, bro?
Yes.
Let's talk with this. I'm not gonna talk with my mouth. That's Jesus.
And he told y'all about a hidden land.
Hey,
the Virgin Mary.
Give me Revelations. Give me Revelations 1 and 14. Look at that description of Jesus you got right
This is
there.
his mother.
Look at that description. Let's go back to Jesus.
And serving false God.
We gonna show you Jesus' description out of this Bible, and you tell me if that's his description.
Take y'all down and switch your name because y'all broke his law.
Revelation.
That's 1 and 14. But I still want to see you pull Mexican out of the book. I understand you telling me who Peter is.
They have Mexicans named Peter.
So according to the Bible, we relatives.
It's not about Mexicans' names being Peter.
You said you look at anybody. Calm down. You said, can anybody pull a Mexican out of the book? I said, I can. I got up. I said, give me the book. I'm going to the book.
Take back what they took from us. They took your land.
Let me show you. Calm down.
They brought us to this country. We don't even know.
Brother, you went to a name named Peter and said he a Mexican.
I said, Peter.
So Peter is a Mexican because
Peter's
of his name.
descendants are the American. Mexico is in America.
Bro, it wasn't America there. It wasn't no Americans.
Sabbath day.
All these people in here are Israelites, bro. The book was given to Israel. This is not a religious book, it's a history book. Just like your ages have a history book. And your Romans and your Greeks have a
You said
history
we were going to go with the Bible.
We are going with the Bible. Let's show him Christ's description. And then we'll go from there. Because if they lied about his description, what else are they lying about?
They didn't lie about his description.
We about to see. Show me that's him. Read.
Alright, we're going to see if that match up. Alright.
Look at his description.
Revelations 1 and 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Bruh, this is wool, bruh. This is like wool. That's straight and stringy.
That's like wool, sir.
Alright, keep reading. Keep reading.
As white as snow.
As white as snow. Is that white as snow? His hair?
When they crucified him, you know how old he was?
Yes.
How old was he?
Christ was in his
33.
Okay, I'm
33 years old.
38 years old. Do you see the wool in my...
Keep reading. Let's talk
See the white as snow? Can you see a couple of them?
I see it coming in, but guess what? That's a white man. You are descendants of who? You said you
I'm
were
African American.
right, African American and Mexican. You said that's a white man you got on your arm. You know that, right?
God is
Keep reading.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
See this?
look.
His eyes as a flame of fire is talking about the white. As a Jew, our traditions was we could begin to drink wine at 12 years old. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
His feet like unto fine brass, bro.
His body, it's called brass. Look at my skin.
You see this? His feet like unto fine brass.
Look at the skin. Look at my
Okay,
skin.
read.
Look at your
Read it.
skin.
Read.
As if they burned in a furnace.
You threw this in the furnace, bro, and it came back out. If something is burned, how do it look, bro?
If you threw that in the furnace,
Right, and it was burnt?
you can take it out.
Right, and it's burnt. What color would it be?
The same color.
It won't be burnt.
It'll be burnt, but
Or
the same
if
color.
it was burnt marks on here, what color would the burnt marks be?
Black.
Black, like your shirt.
Black.
It's that guy black, bro.
It'll be black or white, red or blue.
Black or white?
We just showed you he
We
was black.
showed you his description. So take it.
What do you think about that?
Sorry, I mean, we gonna have to deal with that type of stuff from time to time. He just his eyes is just cold. It is what it is. On to the next, man. Hopefully that brother be blessed though. You know, maybe he might think about it later on and be like, let me go back to the scripture. Listen.
Keep that in mind. Alright. You so-called Mexicans, that's not your real name. Show me a Mexican in the Bible if you're a Mexican. Show me a Negro in the Bible if you're a Negro. Please? Any of you Negroes can show me, I'll give you a $20 bill if you can show me a Negro right now in the Bible. Show me a Mexican in the Bible. But guess what? You can find a white person, you can find an Ethiopian, you can find an Arab, but guess what? You can't find a Negro. You can't find a Mexican. You must know who you are biblically to know who you are today. Show me a Mexican in the Bible. Show me a Negro in the Bible. You can find all the other races except you in there. Know who you are biblically in order to know who you are today.
Oh, okay. Get over there.
Is it that?
Your church has been lying to you. Your government been lying to you. Your pastors, your priests, your uncles and aunties and deacons. We all been lied to. We all was in a Christian church at one time. But the Most High told us to come down here and tear down all the lies. Tear down all the imaginations of the other nations. All of them. Give me Proverbs 147. Psalms 147, excuse me. Psalms 147:19. The Bible was given to one people. And these are the people that's supposed to teach the book. Your religious institutions been put up by the Jewish people.
hit up that number.
Listen to the name. The name tells you it all. If my shirt is not all the way,
It's a lot more. You know about that?
all the way black. It's what? Blackish.
It's an FRID chip
If your
that
shirt
they
is
planning
not
on
all
putting
the
in
way
all the
blue,
American
what is it?
skin.
It's bluish.
In order for you to buy or sell,
they're
you must have
Jewish,
this
the
chip in your
name
skin.
tells.
But
They're
according to
not
the Bible, if you got that chip, it's
They
the mark of the
wish they were
beast.
Jews.
You can't get into
They
the kingdom.
something like Jews.
It's already in process.
Why? Because today they still follow
You get
my
that?
law.
You ain't getting
But
into
the word
heaven.
was
You,
given
you
to
automatically go
one
to hell.
people, one people
Why?
only.
Because that chip
And these
control
are
your
the people
emotions
that's supposed
and
to
your
teach
anger.
the world the Bible.
They can control your
Read.
chip.
He showed his word unto Jacob.
Huh?
His statutes
It's
and his
already in
judgments
process.
unto
It's just
Israel.
ain't
He showed his judgments and
Yep.
his
And they got
statutes
FEMA
unto
caskets.
Jacob.
See them
Jacob
caskets?
is the 12
They got
tribes
millions
of
of
Israel.
caskets all over the
Jacob
U.S.
hears the
The people that
messages
absorbed this
and
the
the
New World Order.
The so-called Mexicans who from the tribe of Issachar. So-called Jews.
So if you don't want to take that chip, death is what you got to take. Because you're going against the
He has not
New
dealt
World
so
Order.
with any nation.
And they got FEMA trains
He has not
all
dealt
over
so
the
with any
U.S.
nation.
planning on rounding people up and taking us to a FEMA
Other
camp.
nation dealing with his word.
All by this dude
The
right here.
problem is that your religious institution,
The one everybody
the
voted for
seminary
is
school,
going against
has not been
people being
taught
charged of your death.
by people of Israel.
So what do you think about
Jewish
that?
people.
It's kind of hard to believe.
Set up
Oh, yeah?
your Jewish people set up all your lies to hide who you are.
You go to church,
Biblically.
they
You
never
must
tell
know
you to
who
see
you
your
are
church.
biblically to know who you are today.
They never tell you this. Because your church is funded by the government. The government is what took your nationality. So you wouldn't know who you was according to the Bible. Yeah. But I don't want to fill you up too much because you ain't going to remember none of it. Just keep that in mind.
Interesting information.
It goes deeper. It goes deeper. Trust me. The UFOs that people been seeing, written up in the Bible. Everything you mention is written up in the Bible. You just got to understand. The church don't got no understanding of the Bible. I went to seminary school for 3 years, learned everything that they learn in the church. None of it's true. It ain't even in the Bible. Most of it is.
After their own name. So they called their lands after their own name. That's what they did. Call people after their land. Since you're from Mexico, how they gonna call you a Mexican? Show me this out the Bible. I'm still waiting to see a Mexican. You telling me you can find all the Africans? You can find the Arabs? You can find the whites? You can find everybody in the Bible except yourself. Think about that. Think about that. It's not a race thing, but they made it a race thing when they changed Christ's complexion. It's a mind thing. If we caught up in slavery and they put this white God in front of us and say this is God, guess what? We gonna look at them and say, he looks just like them. Walk like that. So through tradition, it was passed down from generation to generation to believe in this God. If it wasn't a J-U in Hebrew or Greek, and Christ was a Hebrew, how was his name Jesus? Like I said, I can't go to Mexico, my name Ken, I can't go to Mexico, my name Kenolito. If you call me Kenolito, I'm going to say, bro, that's not my name. You can tell there's nothing about you that says African. Bro, you don't walk like an African, you don't talk like an African, you don't look like an African. An African wish he was you. If Moses was in Egypt, and we know that Egyptians are Africans, and they said that he looked like an Egyptian and called him one, then obviously he was a dark-skinned brother. So if he wasn't an African, what was he? So obviously we know that there's more than dark-skinned people. There's more dark-skinned people on the earth than we name. There's not just Africans that's dark-skinned people. Noah had 3 sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Ham had 4 sons, North Africans, South Africans, Ethiopians, and Egyptians. Yes, Christ is blacker than everybody standing on this platform.
What you say? Did you say?
Jesus was dark complexion.
It is.
Cry out loud, spare not, and lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
So you want to know what we doing out here? Read that again.
Cry out loud, spare not, and lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
So the Most High told us to come out here and spare not and to lift our voice like a trumpet. For what? Read.
And show my people their transgressions, in the house of Jacob their sins.
So the Most High commanded us to show his people their sins. Read.
Yet they seek me daily and delight to know my ways.
So we got people out here every day seeking to know the Lord. They going to church every Sunday, celebrating all these wicked holidays like Christmas and Thanksgiving. Y'all delight to know the Most High ways. Read.
As the nation that did righteousness.
Go ahead.
And forsook not the ordinance of their God. Job 9:24.
Now hear the word of the Lord. Read.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
The Bible says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So now you understand why so much killing going around. So much drugs and lying and hypocrisy going on in the earth right now. Read that again.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
So the Bible says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So what if I tell you that this wicked earth been filling your head up with garbage since birth?
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, ladies and gentlemen. So the wicked had a plot against the Most High chosen people. The wicked scam was to change the nationality of the true children of Israel written of in the Bible. Okay? Read it again.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
So your television, your news, your schools, your religions, all of them is ran by wicked and evil and perverse people. They've been hiding truth from you. Get Hosea the 4th chapter. We're going to see what the wicked did. You got that? Hosea 4, start at the first verse.
Hear the words of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
Hear who?
Hear the words of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
Hear your pastor.
Hear the words of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
Hear your preacher.
Hear the words of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
So now we got to hear the word of the Lord. Everybody want to listen to every other man or every other person, but don't nobody want to hear what the Lord says. Read.
For the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
So the Most High got a problem with this country we in. Go ahead.
Because there is no truth.
No what?
No truth.
Your schools got no truth. Your religions, no truth in there. Read.
Nor mercy.
Ain't no mercy in this land. Look what they did to our ancestors. They brought us over here with slave ships. They killed 99 million of our people before we set foot in this country. There's no mercy here. They hung us on trees. Sprayed us with water holes. They put their dogs on us. Read.
Nor knowledge of God in the land.
Ain't no knowledge of the Most High in His land. Read.
I have no objection of what you're doing, but away from the gospel.
Start at the first verse again.
Ain't gonna stop. Hear the words of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
Hear who?
Hear the words of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
Now hear the man standing out here talking.
Hear the words of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
Read on.
For the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
So the Most High got a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. Read it again.
Hear the words of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Go ahead.
Because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land.
Ain't no knowledge of the Most High in this land.
Or swearing and lying, and killing and stealing.
Go to the 6th verse.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Read that again. I don't think they heard you.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
So the Most High people destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Go ahead.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Since you rejected knowledge, since nobody want to listen to what the Bible says, read.
I will also reject thee.
So the Most High rejecting you. It ain't you rejecting Him. It's Him rejecting you. Why? Because you don't want to listen anyway. You want to stay in darkness. Read.
That thou should be no priest to me. Seeing that thou hast forgotten the Lord of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
So the Most High forgot their children. We the children of the prophets and the apostles written up in the Bible. What y'all not understanding is the fact that we the people written up in this Bible. They lied and called us African American when really nothing about us says we African. Just because we dark skinned don't mean you are African. It's 4 different African races. We come from neither of them. Read.
As they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. They eat up
the churches and your religious institutions, they go around and say all men are made equal. But if you look at it, life tell you everybody not made equal. If we always made equal, how come there's one poor people and one rich people? That's not equal. If everybody was made equal, how come there's dark people and there's white people? There's nappy hair and there's straight hair. Blue eyes and brown eyes. So everybody not made equal. If that was so, we all should look alike. But the Most High got a chosen people written up in the Bible. Read.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
He got a holy people. And the holy people is the children of Israel. That's who He gave His book to. Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people to Himself.
So He got a special people to Himself. Read.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Now get Deuteronomy 28. Now, the special people He gave them laws, statutes, and commandments to follow. He said, if you obey my commandments...
What's the bottom line?
I'm telling you the bottom line. Read.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt not hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all His commandments, which I command thee this day.
We all did all alike.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations on earth.
So the chosen people, He said, if you listen to my commandments, I will lift you up above all people on the face of the earth. Go to the 15th verse.
But it should come to pass.
But it's going to happen if you don't listen. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses will come upon thee and overtake thee.
So he told his special people, if they don't listen, some curses is going to happen to them. So in order to know who the chosen people is, you must look at the curses in the Bible. Whoever fit those curses is a chosen race on the face of the earth. But this is the mystery. The chosen race on the face of the earth is the so-called Negroes and Hispanics here in America. They got their nationality switched because the Bible don't call no one African or no one Mexican. Those names don't exist in the Bible. So you must know your biblical nationality in order to know your purpose here in life.
Okay, so they tell you about the bills and shit.
What you mean the bills?
The bill you gotta pay.
That's where the curses come in at. That's where the curses come in at. He gonna explain it. He's gonna explain it.
What?
They don't film me on nothing because don't you hear me?
I got you.
Don't, no, I'm saying, don't film me on not letting you.
Oh, I got you, brother. You just out here filming for the word.
My face, period.
All right, I got you. We just out here filming.
All praise to the Most High, higher by Shire. We was out here prophesying today, you know, putting in works for the Most High, through the spirit of the Shire. And you know, we pray that our people, Israel, stand up, change, step up, be the kings and queens and the people that you're supposed to be. Israel rise.